Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you tips on how to cut down costs while traveling significantly. So you want to travel internationally and you want to get the best possible rates for any specific time. So how do you go about it? We'll assume that in this case you're traveling between Nairobi to London, and we are assuming that you are traveling between 21st December to 28th. Again, if it could be later, it could be now, but one of the best tips I could be able to offer you is if it is a personal travel and if it is known in advance, for you to cut down significantly, the best tip I can give you is to book in advance. This is because when you book in advance, there is a lot less demand for periods that are long, and because of this, the prices are usually much lower. But when you book a week to or 2 days to, the prices might be high because they have already uh, cut even on the amount of money they need to be able to break even, and they indeed may find that they have more demand as the days go by because of business travelers who again are price inelastic in them in which means that they are going for business and the employer is one who is paying, and so they are not as affected by price. And so that's why flights that are being booked within a week usually tend to be higher. But an additional tip that I could give you to be able to cut down cost while traveling is to go to an airport and look at the flights that are going to your specific location, especially direct flights to where you want to go, and ask the people who are checking in if there are any available tickets, and you could check in at the last possible minute. This is because they would rather give you a cheap ticket and fill a seat that would otherwise go empty. Yes, the last possible minute. The problem with this is you might not go with a family, you might not have a lot of check-in luggage, and you might risk not getting a flight now or tomorrow. But if you are unable to book in advance, then go the last possible minute without a ticket and talk to the ladies at the check-in or the guys at the check-in, and they will give you the ticket of the seat that is available, which would otherwise go empty. Again, this only applies to direct flights to a specific location and on the condition that is an actually available site. Most of the time they really are. It's just that now these are available at these rates at the last possible minute. So you need to be have everything in place, not have a lot of luggage, and be available to travel flexibly. That means you can travel now or tomorrow or the day after when the flights are available to travel to your location. So again, this is something that could be able to cut down your cost significantly. So the best website to be able to check the prices is skyscanner.net. So you come and put the two cities where you're traveling and the dates where you are traveling. So because this is a week's time, the prices are 92,510 for return flights. So the best, which is usually between the cheapest and so which one of the one that offers the best possible preposition for you, which means less travel time and slightly better prices. But there's also the cheapest option, which is usually the one that will get you to the location that you're going with the cheapest price. Then there's the fastest. So again, the fastest usually is a direct route, and a direct route actually charges more because again, it is attractive to clients who are price inelastic, that is business clients who want to get as more direct a flight as possible. But the best option for you is to pick best because it gives you a better value proposition. And sometimes you might find that the fastest the fastest flights may be costed a lot more, like this 160,000, compared to only 2 hours later in travel time at 92,000, which is almost a 75% reduction in prices. So this website allows you to check the various flights. So as in this case, you can be able to see there's British Airways, there's KLM, there's Air France with KLM, there's KQ, there's so many other flights that you can be able to use, and it could be able to cut down your costs significantly. So this is one of the ways you can be able to check and be able to get the best available flights at this point. Again, this website allows you to book directly through an agent, and an agent who can be able to check the reviews that of the people who have traveled, whether they have better customer uh, um, feedback mechanisms or communications mechanisms, or they are able to give you tickets quickly. You could be able to see all these ratings, because again they use various other travel agents within this website, because it brings them down together and makes its money when you book directly through this agent. So again, it is a win-win, because you get good agents, you get your ticket through an agent, and so you may have less problems when you have issues with the airline and travel, because the agent would actually sort out your issues. So skyscanner.net is the website. So of course, if you were to book this flight, say in 3 months time, so let's say you book in March, the same date 21st, to say on a return of say 28th March, you'll be able to see that when you book flights in advance, you're able to cut down the cost significantly. So in this case, you could be able to get a cheaper flight of 67,000 compared to the 91,000 we could have booked otherwise if we were to book a week too. So again, if you book in advance, you get the best possible rates. This is because many people do not book the airlines or their flights 3 months to, and the airline actually wants to fill seats and break even, and because of this able to offer you a good price in advance, so that they can be able to get the number of seats to assure them that at least they break even. Then the additional seats they can be able to charge at higher price, because either way they're not going at a loss, and if they are able to get a better price, even better. Again, this is how their algorithm works in pricing. So when they don't have enough people flying, which is probably 3 months forward, they book cheaply. Then when they get the numbers that allow them to break even, that is meet all their costs, they change the prices upwards, so that they can be able to book and get better monies. Again, that is how they price their things. So you can be able to check now, prices are 61,000. You can be able to get a flight for 14 hours. Again, it is good to be realistic again on how you're going to go about it. You can check the timings, because sometimes between two flights, the difference might be like 1,000 Kenya shillings or $10, which might not be significant. Again, the other tip I want to give you is to check on the travel dates, or the travel days. So flights that are usually in the mid of the week, so probably on Wednesday or Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, are much cheaper than flights that are on Monday, Saturday, and Sunday. Why? This is because most people plan their week to be able to finish travel by the end of the week and start a new week in a new location. But many people can still be able to reduce. There's a lot more demand for this Sunday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday days, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are usually good days, because there are less people who are travel at those times. And if you were to actually change your dates to include these days, so you go in on a Wednesday, you come back on a Wednesday, or a Thursday and a Thursday, you are able to get a very good price. Again, if the location that you are traveling to is a holiday destination, Fridays are also expensive. Yes. So if you're traveling to a holiday location, don't book on Fridays, because most people take their holidays on Friday, travel on Friday, so they can be available on the weekend and enjoy their travel on the weekends. So avoid, for holiday destinations, booking on a Friday. This is because the prices on this they are significantly higher. So again, you could be able to change this pricing to be able to include if you want direct flights, if you want adjusted flights, but you could be able to cut down your costs significantly. Let us change a day to include a day like Wednesday, so that you can be able to see the actual difference in terms of time of days. So when you book in a specific day, how does the price change? So Again, Nairobi to London, there are very few people who may travel for leisure, say on a specific day, but the costs can actually be significantly different between different places. As you can be able to see, already we can see there's a difference. So on this cheapest flights, the other one was 61,000 and this one is 64,000. Again, play with the dates, with the days, so that you can be able to get the best possible rates, because this can make a difference, especially if you are traveling with family. 2,000 shillings for 4 people is 8,000 saved just because of not traveling on a Tuesday and traveling on a Wednesday. So again, be able to play with these dates and be able to see how they affect you. Again, you could also do flexible tickets. So flexible tickets, especially now with COVID, allow you to be able to travel and change your flights without having to be charged a penalty. This is because these days it is not as definite, because you might go to travel and as you test for your COVID, you find you have COVID and cannot be able to travel. But this can be able to be adjusted maybe to a week's time, or a week or another time, and you could be able to get usually the best tickets available for this rate. One of the other advantages that I want to show you that comes with doing through skyscanner.net and through the booking agents that they provide, as opposed to going directly to the specific airline, is because you're able to get better terms in terms of what is your luggage allowance. There was a time I wanted to travel with Turkish Airlines, and through the Turkish website, they were offering a baggage allowance of 27 kilograms per person, and this included also the carry-on luggage. But by going through Skyscanner, my ticket, the value I was able to get for luggage was 40 kgs per person, including carry-on. So a 13 kg difference could mean that you pay excess luggage, which could not be the case if you book through skyscanner.net and through the specific competing booking agents that are available. I hope that you are learning. I hope that you are growing, and as you fly, fly smartly. Be able to check how you can be able to reduce your costs significantly. Sometimes it could be a matter of changing the airline, the airport that you are looking into, but just putting London any, because as long as you land in London, it does not matter whether it's Heathrow or any other airport, you could be able to transition and go to where you want to travel. Again, some airports are more expensive even within the same cities, and so it is important that you change. Instead of saying, say, um, to London Heathrow, you could be able to say London any and be able to get offers for all the airports in a specific city. So yeah, this is how you book. I will leave a link of this website that you can be able to check and review and be able to book the flights that are going to help you get the best prices available in the market. Thank you and enjoy your day.